So hello guys, good evening. Now I'm going to explaining about how to produce sulfuric acid by contact process. So we will now discussing how to produce sulfuric acid by contact process. So here are some. Okay, these are the PPT and now I'm going to explaining it step by step. So here in the contact process. Okay, here in the contact process, first of all, we have a diagram. Okay, look at this diagram. Okay, I attached the diagram into my video, and after that, I just explaining all these things step by step. Okay, so first of all, the process description is that first of all, the molten sulfur is molten sulfur. Think okay, this is the diagram, and I'm explaining it. The molten sulfur, when it come to the air compressor, so what will happening is it's going to the burner. When the molten sulfur going to the burner, after that at a temperature of 500 degrees Celsius to 600 degrees Celsius, it's going to burner, and when it come in contact with the heat exchanger, then from the thing they getting converted into steam. Some part of the steam get converted, and after then it's when in the heat exchanger we cool it down. Okay, when you cool it down, the temperature is 420 degrees Celsius, and after then when it passes through the gas filter, then some impurities from this getting removed from the sulfur dioxide, and when again this is passed into two catalytic converter. Okay, the two catalytic converter is that in which there is a temperature maintained at 500 degrees Celsius to 600 degrees Celsius, in which what we have to do, we have to okay, in which the temperature is so high, and we put an catalyst V2O5, where we put in catalyst, and when the sulfur dioxide came, I think the first step is that first step the sulfur is react with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide, and second step that when sulfur dioxide react with oxygen, and the presence of the V2O5 catalyst at having providing some atmospheric pressure to atmospheric pressure, then what we get sulfur dioxide, and definitely this is an exothermic, so we cool down again when it passes into the heat exchanger. After that it will cool down again, though then the temperature from 500 to 600 degrees Celsius get changed into the 300 degrees Celsius, and after that we get okay, and after then in the two catalytic converter, after then the 98% we got the 98.8% sulfuric acid. Okay, so again we pass through the heat exchanger, and again we cool it down at 400 to 150 degrees Celsius, and again it is passes through the into the oleum absorption tower. In oleum absorption towers, what will happen that the sulfuric acid react with sulfur dioxide, which have from the I think the remaining sulfur dioxide which is remaining in the catalytic converter get made contact with the sulfuric acid, then there is a formation of oleum takes place. So, and again when this oleum again is passed through the chiller, cooled pipe chillers, where through the pipes the oleum get passed, and through the cell the water get passed, and this we call as oleum storage, where the oleum gets stored, and after then okay, and after then the oleum gets stored, and after then okay, the remaining I think some part of the sulfuric acid is not I think whole part of sulfuric acid is not get consumed, so some part of the sulfuric acid get passed through the 98.8 sulfuric acid absorption tower, where we again what will happen in this tower. Okay, let me explain you. where the antipsychotic substance is absorbed, producing animal sulfuric. It is passed into the chiller and stored sulfuric acid. It is again passed into the chiller, and after that we got the 98% of sulfuric acid storage. And so in this way we got sulfuric acid from the contact process. Thank you guys. Bye bye.